name is Amanita Sen, and I'm from the city of Kolkata in India. My first poem is titled The Old Dress. You don't go back to the dress that doesn't fit in. Your eyes slant at the sight of it in your wardrobe. Not easy to watch it full-eyed, for it's too color-fast. It's dark blue, not scrubbed off the spilled food of a shared meal, ringing with unbridled laughter. And also, you have outgrown it with time, just waiting now to outgrow of the time that merrily fit in it. The color blue. Suddenly, there is a wall behind my back, with colors strong, each unidentifiable from the other. I recognize one though, that of torment. Sheer blue, intoxicably blue, so blue that you can die in its arms. I panic. I'd rather be nowhere. And then I start running, where my eyes can see, where my legs can carry. I keep on running till I reach the horizon, and then I pause to breathe. My existence here is a dotted one. Colors would rather chase a canvas, not a dot like me. I am safe here, ready to merge with the oblivion. No, not quite yet. Being nowhere is not easy. My next poem came to me last year when we were all grappling with the concept of mortality in those fevered times. A wish. The visit is long due to the trees father planted decades ago in lieu of a permanent address here, long after he will cease to be. They were deodar saplings. These will grow sturdy, tall, he said, will remind you of me. With a father's smile, tossing lightly the idea of mortality, like adding the necessary herb to a dish. Time handholds you through transience. For all that outlives fragility, with their sage-like countenance, I wish to pay a visit to the trees. Words. How much do you let words rule you? You who hang on like a climber's rope on worn-out phrases, fumbling interjections, bland figures of speech, to find cohesiveness on what you know and what more you wish to. You who wish to read the silence in between the words, for much is at stake on their meanings, like if you will be healed. Do they help be more of you? Promise you a cared-for sleep? My regret box. I usually don't open it. My own regret box. Last night I did, to rearrange the old ones, to make way for those new. The boxes wooden by design, for I rely on dead wood to share its coolness, peace with them, its learning, having weathered blows before being mowed down. My walk away from the box has begun. I hear screams from inside, regrets refusing to be labeled so, caged brutally. But I will not relent. Let them quieten soon and wait for their healing naturally. The nude model and the artist. Love didn't disrobe her, but when her hooks gave way to her own willing fingers, her straps got lowered, she felt like a queen each time, every time. For now, her body will see a rare worshipping, when the artist will sculpt her beauty on his canvas, his brush, now his chisel, hands and ardent worshippers. How it grew upon them, this meditative hour they shared. Her body, his brush, in a love-making of the rarest kind, a conversation that had wings as well as poise. What took a body to be eloquent? When hell broke loose outside, for it was beyond men to gauge this act, there was strange peace inside. What was there in those godly hours? The model wondered. But she never knew if, after all, it was love disrobing her. Cinderella Point. Being promised the role of Cinderella for the children's play, I was denied of it that day. As simple an occurrence of a promise not kept, and I crumpled like a paper ball to heartily cry. It settled in fast. I wasn't Cinderella, and she wasn't going to be me. Not everyone needs to be her, certainly. Nothing but a reference point since then of all ensuing heartbreaks. It is either little more or way less than that pain. At every thresholds with hurt, to know if I would crouch or make through it easy, I play in my mind the Cinderella game. Rings. Rings have a way with fingers. On the slender structures, with a face like nails for long, as if in a tight, amorous embrace, they sink in deeper with time. Not letting the pores breathe, sometimes they hurt, reminding you each moment of their clutching presence. When you have struggled to be free of it, you will see the indelible mark it has left on the contours of your skin. How inside the mark the skin has paled, unfed of lights. Comfortably settled sometimes, so quiet and non-hurting that you are forgetful of its being. Until the day it is lost. Smell of death. That, to me, was the first smell of death. As we passed by the crematorium in our school bus, those pre-electric incinerator days, the waft of live funeral pyre struck me. It stood out incongruently from the seamless blend of erratic heartbeats for lessons not learned for the classes, and the girly gossip. Like a sudden change to high pitch of musical notes from the easy practiced lower ones, the smell felt sharp, but part of the journey. Death feels odorless now. A few high-strung notes of grief blends with life, as much a part of this journey. My last poem is titled The Late Autumn Stillness. A November evening wraps you in a darkness descended early. Your senses struggle to be familiar with the assault of a lack of daylight. You grapple to find its likeness from all shades of black you know of. An autumnal grief from the past claws at you. Time has eaten away from its fierceness, and you have learned to trust the dark of the gloom to incubate you inside its womb. To the grim stillness around, perhaps, you owe to be the person you will soon morph into, the person you will befriend too. Thank you.
Well, hello there. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching this video on our Brown Critic channel. We'd really appreciate and really love it if you watched all our other videos and liked them. Make sure to subscribe to the channel as well. Stay well, take care of yourself, and until the next time, bye for now.